What's up, guys? Welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. I'm Phil, and I'm ready to teach you guys a new song section today. This one was voted on by the members of our Facebook community. They wanted me to teach how to play the Phantom of the Opera main theme. So I'm going to be bringing you guys the intermediate level arrangement, and the section we're going to be covering together today sounds like this. 1, 2, set, go. All right, there's 100%. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm gonna break down each hand for you separately, and then we'll put them together at the end of this video. Let's start with the right hand first. The key signature here is 1 flat. Typically that would tell us we're in the key of F major, but remember, every major key has a relative minor key, and they're related because they share a key signature. So when you see a key signature, it could either be a major key or a minor key. 1 flat, B flat, tells us typically that we're in the key of F major, but F major's relative minor is D minor, and in fact we're in D minor for a majority of this song. The time signature is 4/4, and that means 4 beats per measure. Our first note is a C, an octave above middle C with our 4th finger, and then our 3rd finger plays B flat. Don't forget the key signature. Next measure we see rest, thumb on G, 4 on F, C, thumb back to G, and 2 on A. That's a whole note. Look ahead. Next measure we have a rest. We're gonna play an A again with our 2 finger, 5 on a high D, 2 on A, and then we're gonna repeat that material. So 4 on C, B flat, rest, G, C, G, A on the next line down. All right, next measure, we rest, we play another A, but this time with our thumb, and we're gonna stretch really wide. A, 2 on D, 3 on F, 5 on a high A, 4 on G. Next measure, we're gonna move up again, same note, this time with our 2 fingers. So rest, 2 on G, 5 on a high C, 2 back to G, and then 3 on A. We're gonna have a whole note here tied to a half note. So keep holding that note down. Then we rest, 2 on A, we're continuing to move higher. Next line down, our pinky's playing a very high D here. We're gonna tie it over to an 8th note in the next measure, and then walk down through our D minor scale. 3 over to F, 3 over to C sharp. And our final measure, B flat, A. That C sharp we saw in the second to last measure is the main reason, one of the main reasons, that we know that we're in the key of D minor instead of F major. Well, first of all, there's no C sharp in either of those key signatures, right? It's just 1 B flat. But the C sharp symbolizes a major third of the A chord. And a major A chord wants to resolve to D minor. So, a normal C would want to be a part of an F major chord. But a C sharp signifies resolution to a D minor. And that's just a little bit of a hint as to how we know upon first glance that we're actually in the key of D minor, if we see some C sharps in there, also known as the leading tone to D. Let's try to play this now. I'm going to bring in the backing track, but we'll do it at the slow tempo first. 1, 2, start with C, then B flat, rest, G, C, G, A, and rest, A, D, A, C, B flat, rest, G, C, look ahead, G, A. Now get ready to stretch up wide. A, D, F, A, G, G. Move up again. C, G, A. Look ahead. 2 on A now. High D. Get ready for the scale. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. The rest, B flat, A. Way to go, you guys. That's a lot. There's a lot of hand position changes, finger pivots, and some accidentals in there as well. We've also got some dotted and some syncopated rhythms. So give that some extra practice at the slow speed before moving on. But when you're ready, I'm ready now to try it at full tempo. 1, 2, here we go. All right, 100% for the right hand. That feels good. We're about to switch gears to the left hand, but first let me tell you that when we're done with this section in this video, there's a lot more of this song to learn, and there's also other difficulty levels as well. This is the intermediate level arrangement, but there's another one for beginners, there's another one for advanced players. All of that stuff can be found in our interactive app, and right now we're doing a free trial for 30 days. You can access the app like a full paid member. 30 full days you can play in the app, with no strings attached and no payment up front. So tap this card above if you want to learn more and sign up for a free trial so you can finish this song and do so much more in the app. Okay, let's move on to the left hand. Here we go. We've got a handful of chords here in this section, and I'm going to go over each one of them with you here in detail. But we're not going to worry about timing just yet. I just want to focus on each chord shape and hand position, and then we'll put them into context. So we'll use our chord symbols to help us identify. The first chord is a G, M, that means G minor, G, B flat, D. And we're going to play them with our 4, 2, and 1 fingers, as you can see from the numbers underneath those note heads. Next chord we have C over E. That's a C major chord with an E on the bottom. That means first inversion C major, 5, 3, and 1 fingers. Next we have D minor over F. That's a D minor chord in first inversion with F on the bottom. 4, 2, 1. And we're going to tie this chord over to an additional measure. So we're going to hold this one for twice as long as we held each of our first 2 chords. All right, now fifth measure of this section, we're back to a G minor again. We're going to repeat this same 4-bar phrase. So here's this, then we go to C over E again, then we go next line down to D minor over F again, tied to another one. Now here we have a new chord, B flat over F. It looks like this. Next we have C over G. We're moving up. And then back to our familiar D minor over F, tied to another measure. Next and final line down, we play another D minor over F for 2 measures. And then we have kind of a weird one at the end, C sharp diminished 7 over E. That looks like this. You could also call that E diminished. You could think about that as a C7 altered sound or an A7 altered sound. That's going to want to resolve to a D minor. But don't worry so much about the theory behind it. Just know that you've got minor thirds between each note and you have to use some weird fingers to play it. So it's kind of a weird shape. And we're going to tie that one to an additional measure as well to wrap up this section. And that's it, guys. So now let's try it with the backing track at the slow speed so we can work on putting this together in time. 1, 2, set, go. G minor, C over E, D minor over F. Tie it over and look ahead. Another G minor, C over E again, and look ahead. D minor over F, tied over. Now here comes B flat over F. Moving up to C over G, back down to D minor over F, tied over, and look ahead. Here comes another, tied over, Here comes the weird one, C sharp diminished. Tie that. Okay guys, good work so far. When you're ready, let's speed it up now to full tempo, and then our final step in this video is to put the hands together. Here we go. 1, 2, set, go. Yes, left hand's at 100% now too. Feeling good with each hand individually. Now we just need to put them together and we've got this section down. Don't forget, when we're done with this video, you can finish the rest of this with your free trial of the interactive app. Tap this card that says, "What are you waiting for?" and open that in a new tab because we still have a little work to do here. But then you'll be ready to finish it there. And you won't see me in a video for every one of those segments, but you will have something even more valuable, and that is interactive feedback. It grades you as you play in real time. That's what you see these scores popping up here in my videos. That's from my app. You play in your app at home, you get your own score. If you play the wrong notes, they turn red, etc., etc. I'll leave you guys to check it out for yourself. It's pretty awesome. Use that free trial and experiment in the app. You got 30 days to play. But guys, let's wrap it up. We're gonna go hands together first at the slow speed, then we'll speed it up, and then we're done here. You guys ready? 1, 2, set, go. Look ahead, rest. Repeated material now. Look ahead again. Next measure, thumb on A, stretching wide. Stretching up again. Look ahead. Even higher now. Now walk down the scale. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Rest. Great job, you guys. So again, don't be in a rush here. Repeat that section with me as many times as needed. The slow speed practice is important, and you got to get 100% multiple times before moving on in order to really, really have it in your hands muscle memory. But when you're there, let's now wrap it up at full speed. Let's do it. 1, 2, set, go. Yes, Phantom of the Opera, the main theme, we nailed it at the intermediate level. That felt good, we got 100% across the board. All right guys, well, I'll see you for the next tutorial. I'm Phil, and if you want to participate in what songs I'm teaching, if you want to vote, go join that Facebook group. See the link below to the Facebook community. You let your voice be heard, guys. It's election day as I'm recording this, so rock that vote. I'll see you guys soon for the next video. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. All right guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.